guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I have a create a sim for you, and it's a male, not a female. I mean, I feel like I do a lot of females overall because I just know how to work with them and like how to create like a decent looking female, and with CC everything just turns out so much better. But males is something I've talked about this before, and it's still something I really want to work at. So I want to try and do more male cast videos, maybe not as many as I'll be doing females, but I still want to incorporate them here and there on my channel. So if you guys see more of them, then that's why. I just really want to understand how to make them. Like, it seems so dumb to say that, but it's just, I want to be able to get male features down and like make them look like I didn't just take my female sim and press the male button and there's my male. I feel like a lot of my males look very young, which isn't anything wrong with that, but they all have like a certain way that they look. Obviously over time I've been working on it, but I want to be able to share my progress with you guys, which is why I very highly debated on uploading this video, because I made this sim at the end of November, and I was just like, I didn't intentionally record it for the purpose of like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and upload this to YouTube. I kind of just recorded it to see like my progress in creating this specific sim, but also was like, maybe if he turns out like okay, then maybe I'll share it with you guys. But I was just like, it's been a week and a half or almost 2 weeks since I've made him, and I'm just like, you know what, I think I'm gonna actually go ahead and upload him because I want to share my progress of creating male sims, because I really want to learn everything that I can to make a good male sim, because I don't know, I know that I don't have that skill, and I feel like cast is something that you can always develop. You can always change your styles, how you make your sims. You can always, you know, look at reference photos, which I think is very important when you want to go ahead and also make different, diverse, or sims that are more unique, is going on Google and finding reference photos for your sims, because there's a lot of people out in the world, a lot. And yes, there can be some people who have doppelgangers, but for the most part, everybody has a distinct face and features that make them different from other people, right? Right. So I want my sims to also be that way, and obviously I still have like my own sim style where my sims do end up looking somewhat similar to each other, which I mean is completely fine. Everybody has a sim style. Some people like to be able to stick within the same style that they always are, and like, you know, have their sims look somewhat similar but also different in a certain way. And for me, I still will have a style, which I don't necessarily know what my distinct style is anymore, because I feel like I've switched kind of like the beginning of this year to where I am now, because at the beginning of the year I felt like I was making sims with huge lips and everything like that, which, don't get me wrong, I still love sims with huge lips, but I've kind of stepped away from that a little bit more so recently. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I can always go back and do that or whatever, but I know that my sims always look the same, which is hence why I've gotten presets to help with that, because those are very helpful, especially when it comes to faces. I have 2 videos on different presets that I've used or am using, which I'll link down in the description if you guys are interested in those. But yeah, presets are a big help when it comes to changing up your sims, because I found some really amazing nose presets, for example, that really does change up the shape of your nose, and they're just used as like bases to, you know, whether or not you want to make that specific nose bigger or whatever it is. And I love that. And again, with the whole reference photos things, it's used more as a guide rather than you taking that exact person and replicating them in the Sims 4. I mean, if that's what you want to do and replicate, you know, real people in the Sims, go ahead and do it. But for me, it's again just like a little guideline. It's not that I always use reference photos for every sim that I make. A lot of them just come out of my head, which I mean, I think that that's what I want to do when it comes to male sims, but because I'm not so familiar with the male face structure, looking at photos is definitely helpful. And when it comes to this sim specifically, I was inspired by a game character. So I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, and specifically the story mode, and the main character, Arthur Morgan, which I freaking love him to pieces, by the way. This is why the Sim's named Arthur, because I was kind of initially going to try and replicate him in the game, I mean in the Sims, but I wasn't having any luck because, well, again, I'm still working at this whole like trying to make the male sim or whatever. I'm kind of happy with how it came out because I decided to go a different route. I ended up making him an adult instead of a young adult, and obviously he has aged a little bit more. I mean, he has a little bit of gray in his hair, he has wrinkles. I didn't want to just go in and make like a cute young adult like hot male sim or anything. I mean, not to say this sim isn't good looking, because I still find him personally good looking. I don't know, I didn't want to just go kind of that generic route because I feel like I need to work on specifically, you know, young adult males and also adult males who might be aging a little bit more into like their elder years. Like I said, create a sim is something that you can always improve. Same thing with building. It's just a matter of practicing and getting, you know, building up your skills and everything like that. I mean, it doesn't happen overnight. I'm not gonna lie, CC definitely helps bring my sims to life and make them the way that I want to make them. And so I'm so thankful for custom content for that purpose. I feel like I talk about CC all the time, but I mean, it's a big part of cast for me. I mean, without it, I probably wouldn't be making the sims that I want to make. And I mean, it's not to say that I can't make like a decent looking vanilla sim. I mean, I actually made one, was it I think it was the day that I fell down the stairs, because I couldn't really move that much. So I have the Sims 4 on console, and I was just like, you know what, let me go ahead and hop in there and try and make a sim, because like I couldn't sit at my computer at the time. And so I opened it, and I was thinking I was gonna struggle to like make just a base game sim, because that's all I have, and there's no CC on console, sadly. But first off, it's kind of hard to make a sim using just a controller. I know that you can use like keyboard and mouse now, but dang, it's so difficult. Like for anybody on console, like props to you guys. It was a little bit of a learning curve for me, but I'll put a screenshot of the sim that I ended up making, and I'm really happy with her. Her name is Karen. Although I will say that I didn't even realize how plain base game was. Like I didn't even get to play that much, but I was already bored within a bit. Plus I wasn't really comfortable playing on console because I'm just not used to it that way. But I was surprised that I came out with the sim that I actually liked. But yeah, back to this sim, I ended up kind of deciding that he was gonna be a professor. He just gave me that vibe with his outfit. Like, he's just like this cool professor that everybody likes and everything. And so Arthur is now a professor. And even though he didn't turn out like Arthur Morgan, who I intentionally wanted him to look like, it's okay. I mean, sometimes things change, and I'm not mad about it. I'm pretty happy with how he turned out. Maybe I'll put him in my Discovery University save. I don't know if he's gonna end up being like an actual professor there, but either way, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in a new video very soon. Bye, guys.